Nice. So, this is Dicks in Your Life. It's a podcast. Hopefully you've seen it already, so we don't have to keep doing this. The date, Joe, please.
Today's date? What is today's date?
Jesus.
Today is January 9th. Almost had a mental lapse for a minute. 2021.
No, you did have a... Go ahead.
No, I almost did, but then I saved it.
Okay.
So it is January 9th, 2021. We're 9 days into the new year, and off to a somewhat rocky start so far. I mean, it's almost just kind of like 2020 extended over.
Well, it's because it's just a paper calendar. Nothing's...
I know.
I think the people that are like, I can't wait for 2021 are fucking morons.
Yeah, like you were just going to like 2021 was going to hit and everything was going to be like, oh shit, like butterflies and like...
I don't think that. I think they just meant like no pandemic and stuff. But yeah, butterflies and stuff, I guess.
Yeah.
Even though there's
birds
people...
singing out the window and...
This isn't a Disney movie.
Yeah, no. But
you want to talk about not liking Jewish people soon? Go ahead. Disney.
Yeah, no, I don't want to get into that.
No, Disney.
Not on air, at least. But
no, but like Disney.
No, I know.
That's
Disney,
the correlation.
Like, the
I have no problem with... Okay, well, the guy that ran it. Yeah. I'm not saying everybody.
Walt Disney. Right?
Yeah, you made it uncomfortable. You made me feel like I just said something that like somebody was going to edit and then blow me up on like cancel culture on the internet. Like,
Jacob, you know what to do, man, for the clip this week?
Sure.
Make it good.
Sure. Dude, Mazel Tov. Like, fucking Christ.
Eugene's
like,
over here. You want to talk about Jews? Clip that. Shit, now he's going to get me too.
Okay. Well, so, fucking, yeah, welcome back. Whatever. Fucking moron. I mean, yeah, the New Year's coming. I don't know. I didn't make resolutions because they're just easy to break. Like, once you put them, like, in, like, it's like incepting yourself. Hey, I want to not do this thing. Oh, so I'm just going to do that tomorrow. Perfect. And so no resolutions for me. I don't really know. It's like, it's a fucking new year. Like everybody, it's so funny because it's a week after and people are still saying Happy New Year. Dude, fuck you. It's over. Like, I get it. If I didn't catch you between like the 1st and the 3rd, stop saying it. I'm well aware. Okay. How about you talk to the people that keep writing dates at my job, like fucking like for December? Like, it's literally, they have like forgotten that it's January. So it's like the right day, but it's 12 and it's 20 still. Like, we're just redoing that month. And I'm like, dude, fucking, oh my God, if the health department comes in, like, you're writing something so wrong. Like, these people are gonna be like, this shit, dude, this is chicken. You know that, right? This is 3 weeks old. Like, and I'm like, yeah, dude, no, it's not. I just got a bunch of fucking morons.
It's that GMO
like,
chicken.
My God. So, so, I mean, yeah, we're here. New year. Everybody's happy to be back in the, as Joe would like to call it, a studio. For everybody else that has, like, I don't know, any kind of sane, like, brain going, the garage. So Joe, how's everything going with you? How is your new year? How's your week been?
My week has been hell. I think I talked about last week. I started my 20-hour course to get my loan officer's license.
You didn't talk about it on this fucking show.
I did not. Okay, I thought maybe I did. See? Losing my brain. But no, so I've just started that and trying to jam 20 hours into 1 week on top of a 40-hour work week.
I like losing my brain instead of losing my mind. Can we start that now?
I
don't know too many people that fucking say it like that. I like that. I mean, it sounded dumb, but it's making me smile. Man, I'm losing my brain here. Like, I feel like most people, it's losing my mind, but I like losing my brain.
I'm losing my brain, man. The physical thing I'm losing.
Okay.
Anyway, so that's been a lot. Just a lot of learning after working like 8 hours and then like sitting in front of a computer and like having some lady who like sounds like Viola Davis, like, and also like snort in between every other sentence. Like, dude, it's so fucking...
Can you say like one more fucking time before I kill myself? That was horrible.
I said like a lot.
That was like 5th grade.
Yeah. I'll have to come up with some better similes.
No. Hey, like is, I understand. It's pretty much everybody does it. But like, it was intense.
I guess this week really just scrambled my brain. Like a lot. Like that. But so this week kind of sucked. So I've been looking forward to this, getting in the studio, just letting everything out, all my pent up aggression. So we're probably going to go storm City Hall after this, if you want to join.
Okay. I don't want to say too soon, but I'm not getting involved with that, okay? Because, dude, I don't need to be, I'm not, no, you can see it here first. No, I'm white, I'm good. I'm not storming anywhere. You know where I'm storming? Fucking nowhere.
Storming Norman. No, I'm just kidding. We're not going to storm anything, but...
Yeah, in Town Hall, what the fuck? In
City Hall.
City Hall in Hawthorne, what the fuck are we going to get? What's going to be accomplished
Respect.
There?
We're going to get respect.
You think that we're going to make it to the front door? Like, fucking dude.
We're going to walk in there singing, Aretha Franklin's respect.
You know, you don't need to storm City Hall because it's a public place you can just walk into. Like when people work
crazy?
there and
like,
shit.
You just walk in like, hey, let us in.
Because City Hall is not the same comparison as the Capitol.
No, I know.
We're going to storm City Hall.
We're not storming shit.
You can go pay a bill there.
Way overthinking this. Putting this into way too much of like.
Well, you should have said like the I don't know, the Federal Registry or whatever the fuck the shit. Like they have their money in downtown LA. We could storm that. You could try that. That's storming. You can walk into City Hall right now. Oh, maybe not now.
Fine, we'll go
Saturday.
Here, something that's actually like would probably be more protected and like we wouldn't be welcome into.
What's it called though? The place with the bills? What the fuck?
The Treasury? The Federal Treasury?
Yeah, that's what it is, right?
Also the Mint.
Oh yeah. Thank you.
No, we're not talking about candy, Jacob. Shut up. Right?
This is okay. Shut up. You don't know what birds are.
I fucking know what birds are, and I know what they're not. They're not penguins. Fuck off.
What a fucking cool kid. Okay, so the new year, we don't care because Joe lingered on and he just kept talking about how his week was hell, but really didn't say anything. So, sorry about learning stuff. Boo. Jeez, yeah, that was tough, man. Yeah, I'm doing this thing and I'm learning and like
It was a long week.
That's why it was.
It's good though. I'm fucking like, dude. Yeah, I know so much now about like the fucking real estate industry. Ask me a question. Any question.
I fucking hope so. It's your job.
Yeah.
What question would I be like? What would I need to ask you right now that would make you feel good?
Just so I can prove to everybody. No, I'm just kidding.
I don't know what you've been taking in your class, but whatever. Yeah, my week, it doesn't matter. I worked. I went home. Yeah, that's it. It was just great. Work home. Fun. So this week, because we're gonna bang this one out quick. Not quick. I just don't want to linger on because I know you. The playoff games are going on right now. This Saturday. I don't know why they're calling them the Super Wild Card now. Have you heard that shit?
Isn't it because they added like another wild card team or some shit?
I don't fucking know. It sounds stupid. They just keep saying wild card. I don't give a fuck the numbers. Like they're like the Super Wild Card weekend.
Now all those teams in like the past are like, hey, what the fuck? We were Super too.
Nobody gives a shit. That's not. No. That's not what I was getting at.
Oh.
That was dumb. You're the reason I don't want it to be called Super. Because stupid people like you. No. So the game earlier today. Spoiler alert if you people haven't watched
this in
it.
A weekend.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, fucking.
What, they fucking lost?
Yeah, so the Bills won their first playoff game since 1995. That was actually a way better game than I thought it was gonna be.
Dude, the Colts look good.
But you did really find out how old Phillip Rivers is with all those 9 kids because like man, that throw at the end of Hail Mary, I thought his arm was gonna like rip off his shoulder. I felt so bad, and then it was still like 10 yards short of the end zone, and I was like, damn, like those kids, bro. Like, stop having kids, dude.
After, because he told me to look up what his wife looked like, Phillip Rivers' wife, and she definitely looks like she has called the cops on a couple of like barbecues in the hood before.
So you're getting on me about Jews, but we're gonna do that right now. Okay, cool.
Well, that's fine. This is about a white lady.
Okay.
But no, I didn't watch the end of the game.
I said she was fucking ugly. I didn't say she was calling the police. But
you agreed with me when I said it earlier.
Yeah, because it's probably true. But like,
yeah, exactly. See,
whatever.
But yeah, so the Bills pulled out a pretty good win. I would not mind seeing the Bills go all the way, dude. They're a likable team.
Dude, nobody fucking circles the wagons like the Buffalo Bills, man. Like, that's just what it is.
Yeah.
Dude, Chris Berman, dude, they used to say this shit all the time. It was awesome. They're circling the wagons in Buffalo.
I didn't know that.
Okay. This is fun. This is fun.
And then ongoing now, we have the LA.
Just talk. Your weird segues. And ongoing now, like weird. This isn't Fox News or fucking CNN. And now back to Ken. Okay, like. And
now back to Joe. LA Rams versus Seattle Seahawks. God. I don't know the score of the game currently. Last I checked, the Rams were up 3-0. I would be really surprised. Like, I honestly thought this was going to be like an easy win for the Seahawks.
13-3 right now. Well, it was 13-3 like 10 minutes ago.
13-3 Seahawks or Rams?
I already fucking told you before we got on here. It was fucking the Rams got that pick 6.
Right. I know maybe they got called back. I don't know, but
the Rams are fucking winning.
Good for them. So LA can get excited and fucking paint the donut at Randy's again.
Yeah, we got a quick update here.
Rams are up 20, Seahawks up 30 or 13. Sorry.
Damn. But it's gonna like get to the fourth quarter. Russell Wilson's gonna do some fucking crazy trickery magic play where he's gonna like scramble like all over the field and then throw it to DK Metcalf for a touchdown at the last minute for the win. Probably. I want to be surprised.
You heard it here first, folks. Joe is a soothsayer and has just told you exactly what's going to happen in this game. I'm so confident now that will never happen. They won't even be close enough to have that happen because Joe has said it. I'm sorry, Russell Wilson, even though you...
Mr. Unlimited.
Even though you creep me out. Like
Yeah.
He creeps me out, man.
I don't think I if you gave me like you're like, oh, like do you want to hang out with Russell Wilson? Like I would be probably just be like, I'm good.
No, you wouldn't. You'd hang out with Russell Wilson. Don't lie.
But it would be weird because like what would we talk about?
Jesus.
I don't know. I'd be like, so does like Ciara like still makes music?
Okay, you can talk about his wife or Jesus.
Not like in a inappropriate way. I'd just be like,
I didn't say it was inappropriate, Joe. I just said you're going to talk about his wife, okay?
and Jesus.
What you got to go somewhere with everything. It's like I wasn't going to talk about how she's hot and I'd bang her. Like that's like, well, thanks, Joe, for putting that in your head. Like,
Wasn't it like a thing for a little while where like
that she's attractive?
No, that she was like a hermaphrodite.
Okay.
That was like a thing for a little while.
So you're never going to hang out with Russell Wilson now.
He's over here listening like
That's a fact. He's not listening in the middle of a fucking game, but okay. Okay, so, and this isn't live. Like, I'm not worried about Russell Wilson. And I don't think I've ever heard this fucking heinous rumor that you just said was a thing, that she was a hermaphrodite at any point.
Jacob, can you Google that?
No, we're not wasting our time Googling if Ciara was or wasn't a
Or there was
hermaphrodite.
rumors that she was at like, you know.
What? Where are you going? Where are these search engines? Are you on Bing?
That was like
what the fuck
dude,
are you
I definitely
doing?
remember that being like a rumor.
No.
Do you remember what was
Did you use Ask Jeeves still? Like, what are you doing? Like,
Also, fuck Ask Jeeves. What a stupid idea.
what do you mean? It's a butler that helps you on the internet. It's like
Yeah, that's-
Clippy. I miss Clippy. I miss that fuck.
Why isn't it like a librarian? Like, why is it a butler?
We got way off topic. We weren't talking about playoff games, and you called her a hermaphrodite, and now
that was like a thing.
And now I'm realizing you used Ask Jeeves in 2020.
Jacob, please Google that.
No.
Or Ask Jeeves it. I don't. Whatever you do.
Ask Jeeves doesn't exist anymore.
Really?
It's gone.
It's gone?
You just told everybody how
They
shitty
forgot
it
to pay
was.
their bill, I guess.
No, they just fucking realized that the Google was better. Okay, Ask Jeeves was just lazy.
It's been funny over the years watching all these like you had Bing for a little while, Yahoo search, and like they just all.
You can still Yahoo search. You
can?
dipshit. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Okay, and I'm pretty sure Bing still exists too.
Jesus, must be slow for them lately.
That's gross.
I feel like Google's just like it's almost like just secondhand. Like
What do you mean? No, it's not. You just asked him to Google something. How secondhand is it? It was the first thing you thought of. You said, "Hey, Jacob, can you Google this?"
yeah, it's like secondhand nature. Like isn't that how the saying goes? Like
No, it's like second nature, not secondhand nature.
Oh.
Secondhand is like hand-me-downs from your fucking cousins, you dipshit.
all right.
Oh my god, it's like secondhand nature. You're adding words to things now. Oh my god, you do. You definitely were the only person that used X Jeeves. Okay, like it was you and fucking Jeeves. And it was like that was it.
I was Jeeves. Jeeves was inspired by me.
Okay. So the last playoff game tonight on Saturday is the Washington football team, and I understand look at this is my Redskins jacket and my hat, dude. I paid so much money for all of this stuff growing up. Like I'm not gonna just get rid of it now. Like,
no,
I can't. It's the same colors.
Just like I got some electrical tape. Just black out the offensive logo.
It's no. I spent the money. It's just I'm not. It's over. Okay, sorry.
It's a nice jacket.
It is, but whatever. So they play Tom Terrific and the Buccaneers tonight, prime time. It's gonna be a good game. I'm excited. I think our defense could do good things as long as Taylor Heineke, who's starting, I don't know, doesn't like have too many turnovers or anything. I think it'll be a good game. I'm sure that our percentage chances to win are not high at all, and I want to be confident. But if there's one thing that gives Tom Brady trouble, it's pressure because he's a statue. So we'll see. It'll be fun to watch. It's nice that they're in the playoffs again, even though like they had to do it in the shittiest division in the history of football. But like, it is what it is. You play the teams you play, and then tomorrow is the rest of them. The Ravens and the Titans, the Steelers and the Browns. I believe the late game, and then I think the one in the middle is what's those other clowns?
Was it the
Saints?
Saints and the Bears? It's a game I do not care about at all. I just don't like the Saints and I don't like the Bears. And I hope the Steelers fucking just get like hammered. I fucking hate the Steelers.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Steelers are gonna win though.
I hope not.
Yeah, I think Ray Plusberger is gonna definitely do it.
Is he actually playing this game or?
Yeah, he just didn't play in the last game because
They were sitting him for like.
Yeah, so he didn't fucking. Like,
I wasn't sure if it was like an injury or if they were just sitting it because it was the last game.
They clinched. They didn't care. Their position was not going to change.
Gotcha. Anyway, yeah, that dude's a rapist, so fuck him.
Yeah, technically he settled millions of dollars, but yeah, that's why you raped. Like when you settle and you have to pay somebody millions of dollars like to not go to court, that means you raped them.
Yeah.
Like that's just
you're not just paying it just because like if anything like
it's not a big deal. If you didn't rape somebody, you're not going to shell out 2 million bones.
Yeah,
like if
you
you
know
did, you're like, well, what's your number?
This, but you know what? I'll give you the money so we can go ahead and just smooth this over.
Yeah, oh man, like, shouldn't you get in trouble for that? Like, the judge should be like, well, we know why you're doing this. And they're like, oh, well, but she wants the money. It's like, yeah, well, she also didn't want to get raped, so cool. Can we just have like both things like not happen? Maybe just don't rape her, and then you don't have to lose $2 million.
Yeah. Just like, you know,
I don't know. You have a wife, like,
especially
just,
like in a bathroom of like a bar, like while your security guard.
I think the location for rape is irrelevant. I think it's just bad anywhere. But yeah,
Oh, yeah,
thanks
sorry.
for bringing that up. And that was very, very. That was a little bit classist.
It's very
right there.
like entitled,
especially in a bar bathroom. Like, how are you gonna do that to her? I mean, just do it in the comfort of her home. Like, do it in the comfort of her house. Like, I mean, why wouldn't you just do it on a regular bed? Like, I mean, when by rape standards, like, that's the worst rape you could have. Like, in a bathroom of a bar. I love it. That's anybody that's been raped. They're like, it would have been way better if I had been on like a skylight room, like at the top of a very nice apartment. Yeah, I could have dealt with it if the view was better. But I'm just saying. That's
all right, I get it.
Oh my god, of all the places,
Location,
that shit was hysterical. Yeah, you're all about real estate now. You should know better. Oh my god.
That wasn't
Man,
taught. That wasn't taught in the course.
I just wish he hadn't raped her in that bathroom.
That's not what I meant it as.
Anywhere else.
I meant it more as like he's just an entitled prick.
No,
like,
I know. We both agree that Ben Roethlisberger is a scumbag, and probably whatever. It's all right. Karma's a bitch. He'll. I was gonna say something really bad.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, I still kind of want. See, I don't, because now I'm a parent. So like, what I was gonna say is definitely harsh.
Oh yeah.
And so, yeah, I know. But I wouldn't have. Like, I know, but I don't like. I almost don't want
I
to.
hope all his kids break their legs and can never.
Oh
read.
no! I was gonna go way worse than that.
Worse than that?
Yeah, like,
breaking their legs and not being able to read.
Wait, what a weird specific thing. They're just illiterate and they break their legs. Like what happened? Like he ran into a sign because he couldn't read. It said stop. No, that's perfect. No, I was thinking more like fucking they're born with some terrible disability. Yeah, that was.
Isn't he like too old to have kids?
What do you mean? He's a
like,
man.
He's like 40.
He's a man. We never get too old to have kids.
I mean, I just feel like he'd be
that's
like,
science.
I feel like he'd be kind
women
of like,
have a time.
I know how like that shit works, but
Then
I'm just
why
saying, like,
at 40?
I
At
feel
40,
like,
dude, I know.
feel like he would
you
probably
have
be
friends that their parents were like 50 when they had them. You know that. I know you have friends that's the case.
I think so, like in movies.
No, those aren't your friends. Those aren't your friends.
They're not my friends.
No,
I know. Fucking Robert Duvall in fucking Kicking and Screaming is not my friend.
In fucking movies, yeah, well, exactly. Fine, perfect point right there. Robert Duvall's like 70 fucking years old. He bones a 30-year-old, has a baby.
Yeah.
That's how that works. As long as she
I kind of thought Ben Roethlisberger would be like, oh, I don't have kids anymore. I'm a little old.
Yeah, with my millions of dollars, I couldn't support anybody.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't be rape. It'd be consensual.
Maybe.
What a bummer.
I know.
Fucking, god damn it, you are just so smart.
Away all the fun, right,
He's
Ben?
so old. Can he have kids still? Oh, man.
I don't think he's 40 yet, is he? He's probably like, what, like 42, 43?
This is what I mean. Like,
No,
why do you do this? What are we doing? What
I'm
are we
just
doing?
curious.
I don't give a fuck. He's a rapist. I don't care how old he is. We fucking, oh my god.
I mean, not for the sense of like rape.
Okay, let's stop. No more playoffs. So, yeah, football. Rapists and murderers can play a game that everyone in America loves. Yay! So on to on to other things. Like it's now guaranteed, and we all know that if you're white, you can do whatever you want, and you won't be manhandled by police.
Yeah.
So that's cool. We're not gonna go like too crazy into that because like it's just I think it's something we all knew. I think it's just something that like people are like you now have to like 100% admit like. Yo, like, oh my God, if anybody tan had been there, how fast the entirety of the National Guard and every police officer in the District of Columbia would have been on those front steps to make sure.
Assault rifles in hand.
Oh, dude, they would have been, rubber bullets and fucking just, dude, they would have been manhandling folks, billy clubs all around. But no, a bunch of fucking like, I don't know, people dressed like they were trying to go to like a cosplay party of like Duck Dynasty and like fucking like, I don't know, a couple other fucking more rednecky shows. Just walked in and then we're calmly pretty much escorted out except for one dumb bitch who got maced and then fucking starts whining about it and says, I'm like, dude, bitch, you didn't even get arrested.
Are you talking about the lady who like has
a revolution?
Oh, there was like another one I watched where like a lady was walking away like crying like they maced me. But then like she has an onion in her like her cloth. That was she was wiping her face with.
Why would you commit like that? Who's bringing like a cut onion to make sure that they cry on camera? Dude, fucking the white people and their ingenuity. Touche.
Right?
No, one of the ladies that died. I mean, and I feel bad. She died. Not died. Probably not. I don't feel bad. But she's from California.
From San Diego, right?
Yeah, she flew all the way out there. She's been talking about this on her fucking Twitter
Can you
forever.
imagine flying all the way out there and then just like to die?
She's a dumb bitch.
Yeah.
Shouldn't have fucking gone. What do you mean? Whoa, she's
I
she's
thought
a
about it
dumb
for a
bitch.
second.
She's a dumb bitch. She literally online. These people online talked about literally domestic terrorism. Like that's literally what they did. They gave themselves, even if she hadn't died, she'd be in jail because the evidence is there because you've talked about it for weeks. We're going to fly out there and we're going to commit an act of terrorism. The last time it happened was 1812 while we were at war with another country and they burned the bitch down. You know what happened to those people? They were either arrested, killed,
shot,
or fucking dude. Like, and like these people are all like, I can't believe that I'm getting arrested. Bro, you just went from Arkansas, drove in your fucking hoopty, blew up, went into the Capitol, sat in Nancy Pelosi's chair, then went home.
Stole her mail.
So you did something illegal, went home, and then when they called you saying, we're going to arrest you, we need you to come back, you were like, well, why? It's like, not only did you commit a crime, then you fled.
Well, did you see he
like state lines.
in his lineup picture, he shaved his beard like they weren't going to recognize
Oh,
him.
the stand guy?
Yeah, no, not the stand guy. The guy that was sitting with his feet up in Nancy Pelosi's office. He has like a beard in the picture, but then when you look at his mugshot, he's like clean shaven. So I feel like he was over here like.
That's the stand guy.
If I fucking
He's got long hair, right?
No.
Well, the stand guy did the same thing. They all got shaved. Everybody let them know before their mugshot was taken that they could
I
clean
didn't know
up.
about the stand guy, but I didn't think
The guy that took the fucking podium.
Yeah, or like there was like a
So you
meme-
knew about it.
There was a meme that was like, we're not gonna when you say we're not gonna take a stand for this. Or we're gonna take
Again,
a stand.
I just don't understand the idiocy about like taking photos. Like, yeah, let's like fucking do this fucking thing that is literally like it's a federal fucking. The mail thing, which people try to like laugh about, that's a fucking felony. Yeah. That's a fucking felony. That isn't a fucking crime. That is a felony. And then you did all these other felonies. And again, they still got dude. Just fucking like you see cops like taking pictures with these cunts. Like I was like heated.
That shit was stupid.
Like again, dude. Like these are the same people that like at peaceful sit-in protests shot rubber bullets at anybody and everybody they could for doing nothing other than peacefully protesting in a place where they were allowed to be. But these fucks.
This is the same place that like gassed a bunch of peaceful protesters to go take a picture in front of a church holding a Bible awkwardly.
No, dude, just dumb cunts. And I had some lady at a fucking work that I was like I really was a fan of, and like I was like really friendly with. And then I started talking about that, and then she was like, "Well, what about those people that burned buildings in Minnesota?" And I was like, "Oh, so we're not gonna like each other anymore, are we?"
It's like obviously
Immediately,
they're both
her
not
face.
ideal, but like,
when I said like why I was mad, and I brought up if they had been black or brown, like how different that would have been so badly, and she was like, well, I don't know about that. What about the things that happened in Minnesota? And I was like, oh, so we're not gonna be friends now.
you mean like
that sucks.
The people who were like,
I don't like you anymore.
had witnessed someone get like
she's
killed by the police
she's a rich white
on
lady
live
from
TV?
Manhattan Beach. Of course, like we don't like each other. Yeah. I mean, it was a pipe dream that we were friends for the few weeks that we were anyway.
It was just crazy going on. Again, I knew it was gonna happen, but like after I went on like Facebook, you had your people being like,
dude, they planned this for weeks.
"This is fucking crazy." That like
dude, Donald Trump talked about this shit happening literally in December.
Well, yeah,
December 11th, he tweeted out January 6th. There's gonna be an event. There's gonna be a thing. Be ready. It's gonna be wild.
Well, they were
like, are you fucking kidding me?
They were ready, but the fucking police weren't.
It was like because they weren't. It's not that they weren't ready. It's because they were white people.
Well, I know.
Dude, they were ready. They were ready at every other time because they knew
black.
they were fucking ready. They were ready to like not fucking harm fucking white folks. Like, well, fucking dude, those are the same people that love blue lives.
Wait, no, we can't do that. Yeah, no, the whole situation's fucked. Some good news did come out of that day though, as Democrats now control the Senate. Both of the runoff elections in Georgia went to the Democrats. So we'll see. I mean,
hey, the microphone. Yeah, when you started talking over here, it doesn't do anything.
Yeah, I know. Sorry.
You're doing it right.
Hey, stop calling me out on live.
It's not live.
Anyway, so yeah, that's exciting because now the Democrats don't have any excuse for not being able to get anything done in the next 4 years or 2 years.
Dude, again, and not to burst your
I'm
bubble.
not hopeful.
Not to burst your bubble. They're both fucking shit. They're both shit.
I know they are.
They're all shit. Nobody getting nothing done. Don't worry about that. It's just going to be a different version of not getting it done. It's going to have a little less racism attached. That's it. It's going to be, we don't want to take care of any of you now and not just.
I'm a little bit hopeful. I think some things will change. It'll be nice just to not have to fucking worry about like every time you get an alert from like your iPhone, is it like, oh shit, did like someone finally like launch the nuke? Did they do it finally?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just like pro assassination at this point.
Assassination of who?
Oh, look. Well, now it's too late because he's gonna be out of office. But like, I don't know. But you have to get both of them. You can't just do one. You gotta get him and Pence because like that's my problem. Like,
yeah, I hate
when
Pence,
I talked about
like,
this. No, what do you mean? He's just as bad or worse than Donald Trump. Like hands down. That man is an insane person.
He is.
That is an anti-gay, anti-everything that isn't fucking like him and his like white family. Like that guy is as big a scumbag as anybody could be.
I think it's funny. Trump's now turned on him too.
Mike Pence is a lunatic.
Yeah.
He was part of a church, bro, that gave money to people that fucking to brainwash. They would bring like find gay people and like people's families in their like churches, and they had a method of brainwashing them so they could not be gay anymore. Dude, he pitched that and put money into that for years. This guy's a fucking loon. His fucking show, his talk show, his politician talk show that he did for years when he was like I think he was a senator or some nonsense. Dude, he's fucking insane. So that sucked. And it sucks because it's just super embarrassing for like us as like a country because like you got people that are like, oh, like yeah, this is a sign because we can be better than this now. We realize that these people are a small percentage, bro. No, it's the sad thing is it's not a small percentage. It's like there's a lot of people out there that it's like secret racism and it's way worse because they all like have been like given license now to be that way because well fucking we had a president that like said it was cool. And so I don't know, fuck shitty fucking people. Just fucking don't do it anymore.
It'll be interesting. I'm curious once he's out of office if like all these like pending possible like cases against him, like the one in New York. I don't know if you heard about that one, but I would just love to see him get like arrested. I don't think it's gonna happen.
He might get like I don't know brought up on charges. You know for a fact that he's not gonna spend any time in prison. No. Yeah,
but that would be fucking awesome. Him and all his like little shitbag kids. Especially that fucking goofy fuck.
God
Eric
damn it, Joe.
Trump.
This ice is so loud.
Oh, sorry. Hey, turn it down.
Ice.
But yeah, and like, I mean, we'll get off this in a second. But like, did you also hear like, I mean, I think there was like, throughout the week they were just using language. Like, I think like Rudy Giuliani was like, "We'll do something by combat" at the rally beforehand. He was pretty much just like trial by combat. It's like all words that like.
First of all, who the fuck? Okay, I'd love to have that happen with Rudy Giuliani. Yeah. Yo, I'll do it. I'll beat the shit out of that old man.
I would love to kick the shit out of Rudy
dude, it'd be
Giuliani.
so sick, dude. I'll fucking break your dusty ass hip.
Dude. Oh, there was a time when he was like considered like a decent politician.
No, he was loved because he was the mayor during 9/11. Yeah. That's it.
Yeah.
He's a piece of shit.
No, he is.
He was a piece of shit back in the day. He was a piece of shit then. He's a piece of shit now. He's just older. Man, like that guy, how that guy hasn't died of something like, dude, just die. Just like, just fucking taken away from my Social Security anyway, you old fuck.
Yeah.
Like,
give it back.
No, we're not going to get it, man, because these people keep living too long. We don't have any fucking money for it.
Yeah.
Just fucking die. Like, fucking old, dusty. You don't help anybody. You try to touch little fucking, like, 12-year-old girls on Borat. Like, you're a fucking scumbag. So, I don't know. We're gonna talk some more about some, like, good things, like, fucking coming up here in a second. But other than that, like, I got to get this fucking jacket off. It's a fact. I take that off in a second. Ooh-ah! Boom. Boom, boom, boom. So... I know we wanted to talk about, I mean, it's kind of silly because we talk about it pretty much like every show, but it's fun. It's fun. Let's see what you're watching. I mean, you people don't comment, but you should.
Yeah, guys, comment and let us know what you're watching, please.
I hadn't even gotten to that, but yeah, let them know the thing that I hadn't said. Cool. Mm-hmm. Fucking, you can read. Good job. No, so what, did you watch anything? Because you said you were so busy, so I think this is kind of a silly topic for you to write down. But like,
no, I still like basically just force myself to stay up later because like after working from 8 to like 7:30 at night, I'd be like after everybody.
Okay. So what did you watch? I don't need to hear why you stood up and watched it.
I started the Chernobyl series that came out like a year or two ago on HBO. Super fucking good and super fucking crazy that like obviously you know the extent of it, but when you like watch it, like it was pretty intense, man. The USSR was a pretty fucking shady place to live.
Dude, you didn't know the extent of it until you watched it. That's why you know it now.
Like you learn about it in class and everything like that. From
how much did you learn about fucking Chernobyl in class? I know that we had to learn a little bit about it. We learned that it
happened. So,
yeah, that's not
that, like you can't go there now. But no, dude, like just seeing like the practical like makeup effects in that show are fucking off the chain. Like so well like done that like I was physically in pain from watching these people just like when their body would move and like the radiation burns and everything like that. It looks so painful. But that show, I'm only like 3 episodes in out of 5. definitely recommend that. And the guy, what's it, Stellan Skarsgård?
Yeah.
Dude, I fucking love that dude. That whole family's fucking awesome.
Yeah, no, they're good. They
Bill fucking, what's the other one? The guy who played Tarzan. Is it Alex? Skarsgård?
I don't fucking know.
There's like three main ones.
Yeah.
They're all really good actors.
They are.
Stellan Skarsgård's really good too.
Okay, so you watched that show. Good for you. Jesus fucking
And
Christ.
I watched,
Lingerer.
this isn't a show, but I watched The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo because I haven't seen that in like 10 years. It's a really good movie. Dude, Daniel Craig in that movie is fucking like, kind of gets a little like too on the nose, I guess, with their relationship halfway through. Him and what's her face? The girl with the dragon tattoo.
Oh my God.
I forget her name. Elizabeth.
Such a good movie.
But no, it's a really good fucking movie. If you just want like a good David Fincher movie and like,
Dude, I love this shit. We're a cinema fucking file podcast.
yeah, dude.
If you want a really good David Fincher
The
movie
cinematography-
it's produced really well.
And the color palette.
God.
The color correction. But that's a really good movie. And then, since now I have like a much better understanding of like the mortgage world, I went back and watched The Big Short and actually like understood a lot of what was going on. But it was funny because like a lot of the people that they were shitting on in that movie are like what I do. So I told my boss about it. I was like, yeah, I went and watched The Big Short because I can finally understand it. He's like, oh yeah, that movie makes us look like shitheads.
Yeah. Because you are.
Not now.
Nothing's changed. There's just different rules.
So, yeah, those are a couple things I watched this week.
Still scumbags.
And there's a lot of good shit coming out.
Still
a lot of good shit coming out this week and next weekend.
Yeah, nice. What?
You got WandaVision coming out on January 15th.
Okay. Nice. What else?
You got Synchronic, this movie by, I can't remember the names of the directors, but it's this sci-fi movie
I'm
with
glad
Anthony
you can't.
Mackie.
Good.
Coming out on the 12th. It's basically about like this paramedic who basically stumbles upon this like overdose of this person who's taking this drug that allows you to like time travel. And I can't remember the names of the directors, but like,
Who gives a shit? God.
if you just knew who these directors were, you'd be like, okay, so it's by them. Cool,
I just want to. I would watch it.
Synchronic, check it out.
Okay, good. Fuck, it's not changing my mind if I fucking know the director or I don't. Oh, I have no idea who he is, so fuck him.
That's how it is.
It's not.
Like, oh, it's by Michael Bay. Fuck that.
You watch Michael Bay films, so don't fucking say that,
I haven't seen a Michael Bay film since like Transformers,
bro.
the second or third one.
Did you ever see The Rock?
Like with Nicolas Cage?
Yes, and Sean Connery.
No, I haven't.
You haven't?
I haven't.
It's a really good
We
Michael
still
Bay
own it on
movie.
DVD. I just
It's
never
a
watched
really
it.
good Michael Bay movie.
It is. From what
You've
I
never
heard.
seen it.
I said from what I heard.
Oh,
Like it's a good action movie from what I hear, but I don't know. I just don't like Michael Bay
why?
because fucking he makes shit look like a commercial. Like remember watching the Transformers movies and there's like back when like that yellow Camaro Bumblebee,
Yes.
like the way he films it, I feel like I'm literally watching a commercial.
Okay.
Super annoying. And I hate those little like spinny shots he takes, except when he did it in Bad Boys, where you like it centers upon like Martin Lawrence and Will Smith.
I know.
And the camera's just like
I'm well aware.
it's a pretty cool shot in those movies, but he does it every single fucking movie.
Okay, he does. Directors don't have patterns. No, none of them.
Yeah, everything's
Christopher
real.
Nolan's movies don't all seem fucking very eerily similar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, have you watched Tenet yet?
No.
Oh man, you gotta watch Tenet.
You haven't given me your shit yet still.
Jacob, did I not put my username and password in the group message?
It's there.
No, I'm not
Jacob
scrolling.
watched
I'm
it.
not scrolling that fucking far up.
Well, I'll resend it.
Because you talk. Send it to my personal one because the group chat, you fucking like send 18 messages in a fucking row, and then I'm lost. I'm lost because I don't even know where the conversation went. I go for my phone, it's got no messages. I look at it 2 seconds later, it's 18. Fucking 3/4 of which are Joe. The other
We don't
ones
even
are
talk that much.
the other ones are Jacob being like, "Yo, just slow down, just tone it down there, Jethro." Okay, like
That is not even true. But anyway,
you understand that reference?
slow it down there, Jethro.
No, like Jethro. You know who I'm talking about? Jethro Tull. No.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Explain to me why that reference is made.
I don't know. I've just heard people say
Because
it
he's
before.
fucking intense. He's too wild. He gets too intense.
You talking about the band Jethro Tull?
Oh, fuck this guy up.
Well, he knows our podcast.
He just says yeah so much, and then you know he doesn't know anything. Every time, man, he's just like fucking yeah, and he's looking at me with a smile. I'm like, you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But yeah,
Jim Carrey, yes, man.
yeah, he's fucking
Yes.
dude. He's just like, all about it. Yeah, no. So the only thing do you have anything else you want to talk about for directors or anything like that, or are you good?
I mean,
What else? What else did you see? Because go on, just throw us some awesome
No, that
stuff.
was all I really watched this week. Dude, I'm just excited to see some new movies this year, though. Like, have you seen that new? I think it's gonna be on Apple TV, but Cherry with the kid who played Spider-Man,
Tom Holland.
Tom Holland, where he plays like a drug addict, a former or like a veteran who comes home, turns to opioids, and then starts like robbing banks to support his addiction. It's just really weird to see Tom Holland like in a role like that because I'm so used to him being.
Didn't he just do a movie just like that was on Netflix?
All the time. Yeah, it was pretty good, but it's still really weird to like because he just seems so young. Like,
yeah, that's.
It's like, oh man, you're addicted to opioids and robbing banks.
That's what actors act.
I mean, that's a good thing. Yeah, it's credit to him if he can pull it off.
Hilary Swank, she won an Oscar for pretending she had a dick. That's what actors do.
Where did she have a dick? The Bob Dylan movie?
No, when she's like really young. I believe it's Big Boys Don't Cry, or what the fuck what's the title of it? She plays a boy. Yeah.
Why am I thinking of someone else? I think I'm thinking of Kate Blanchett.
And to be honest with you, I just stole that quote from Ari in Entourage. Because he's getting mad because he's like, ooh, Tom Cruise is gonna play Pablo Escobar. He's like, yeah, and Hilary Swank won an Oscar for pretending she had a dick. That's what actors do. They fucking act.
I didn't know that. That's crazy. Good for Hilary Swank.
Oh man, holy shit. Okay, so I watched this one show that I'll talk about because it's really good. And if you haven't seen it, you should watch it. But it's on HBO. It's Lovecraft Country, and that show is fucking really, really good. They did a really good job. I don't need to go into details about the production values. It's a fucking good show. The cinematography was, I don't fucking know because I don't fucking care. They just made a show. I liked it. I watched it. I didn't critique anybody. I wasn't like, this director once lived in Kentucky, so he can go fuck his mother. Like, no, I saw it. I watched it. I was like, oh, this is good. I'll keep watching it. With no thought of talking to somebody about how, like, man, the angle of this shot is the one that really got me hard. Like, no, I just stayed like flaccid the entire time and enjoyed the program. It was pretty cool.
Really enjoy it.
Yeah. So,
watch that. What else? Anything else?
Sports. That's it. It's ESPN. That's what I do. Oh, and some random Seinfeld episodes because I always fucking to do a little bit of Seinfeld goes a long way. It's fucking great.
Did you go over any of The Office before it got off Netflix? Get to go revisit that.
Well, I have a Peacock subscription just because Manchester United. So I'm not worried. But
I feel so stupid. So last night I figured out that Peacock is like through NBC.
Yeah, because of the.
Yeah, no, I got that now. But so last night I just thought it was like some random thing, like I don't know, like Crackle or something.
They've been talking about that for years.
So I didn't know that.
It literally looks like a Peacock.
I saw the Browns and Steelers game was going to be on Peacock tomorrow, and I was like, the fuck? Now I got to download Peacock to watch this shit. And then I looked more into it. I was like, oh shit, that's kind of cool. Like, I thought Peacock was just like some other like streaming service that I was like, fuck, there's another one. Like, they're going to release some limited movie only on this service, and I'm going to have to download that now.
Yeah, I paid for Apple TV so I could watch Ted Lasso.
I haven't seen that. But
shit was hysterical.
Servant on Apple
hysterical.
TV's coming out. And it's another movie.
Jason Sudeikis is the man.
Oh, okay. I did hear about that.
He's a college football coach in America that gets a job like coaching a Premier League club.
He has no business coaching, right?
No, it's fucking awesome. Because he's so fucking funny.
Yeah, Jason Sudeikis is awesome.
No, just fucking microphone, man.
I really liked him in Horrible Bosses.
Oh, okay, good. Is there anything else that you watched or want to talk about? Anything fun?
Servant's coming back out. It's a M. Night Shyamalan directed show or written show, whatever. That's going to be out. The season 2 is going to be out next week. And the first season was fucking awesome. It's about like this lady has a kid. The dad he's like a cook. So he goes to like host some like cooking show. And while he's gone, the mom pretty much suffers from postpartum depression and accidentally leaves the child in the car and he overheats and dies. So to deal with like the fucking trauma from that, the psychiatrist recommends giving her a fake baby. And then she pretty much goes along with it, like emotionally, and gets to the point where she hires this nanny who's like this little girl.
We're like okay with neglect. Okay.
Yeah, there's like so much other shit. Like there's so many other like stuff that happens.
This lady gets sad and she leaves her baby in a car and it dies.
But then they get her a fake baby, and then she goes along with it and hires a nanny. Then once the nanny comes in the house, all this other weird shit starts happening.
She should be put at home. This show could have been done in like an episode. You made a huge mistake. You need to go to a fucking facility where people that can't fucking like actually function in reality. And then we'll take care of you there. Like, yeah.
And Ron Weasley's on it, so.
Yeah, and again, she didn't need to be because it's been wrapped up. It's been wrapped up in 40
Fuck off,
minutes.
man. It's a good show.
You let your kid die in a fucking car, okay? It's not like it's your fucking chocolate lab that like, everybody be bummed out about, but like it's not a big deal because it's a dog. It's your baby.
No, she was bummed out about it, but
Yeah, bummed out. Yeah, she was bummed out. She was a little fucking butthurt that her kid fucking died because she left it in the car.
I feel like you're underselling it for everybody. It's a good show.
Because you dragged on it with names and M. Night Shyamalan, and then she gets depressed and she gets this fake baby. Fuck this lady. She didn't even deserve a fake baby. She's gonna fucking fuck that shit up. She's gonna leave in the car again. It's gonna melt. Fucking tough, man. Fucking dumb bitch.
Anyway, so I'm excited for that show to come back.
Yeah,
out.
good. Yeah, and enjoy watching some more fucking bad parenting. Fucking set yourself up and fucking fail. So yeah, no. Other than that, I don't think I watched anything else. Yeah, no, nothing really. I think I watched a movie I hadn't seen in a while the other day. What the fuck was it? It was something stupid too. Oh, I feel like earlier in the week I randomly watched Miracle.
The hockey movie?
Yeah.
Nice.
And then what was the movie I just literally just watched the other day? It was like a 90s movie that I liked or some shit. I can't remember. But I feel like I've talked about this before. I only watched like 10 minutes of it because I was like, I can't be emotionally invested in this. But like Simon Birch. What's it about?
You talked about it on the show
before. I know. So tell me.
It's about that fucking like fucked up kid. Like,
okay, there you go. That's at least that's close enough. Because you were fucking grasping at straws for a second there.
I know you talked about it on the show.
So full of shit.
It's the kid who like fucking
kid's
got some issues.
Yeah, he's got like
some
a growth,
physical issues,
got like a
yeah.
growth disability or some shit like that.
He's dead now, right? In real life?
I don't fucking know, Joe. I don't Google these things. I don't care.
I was just curious.
I don't find out. Oh my God, here's the thing I care about. Yo. Because this lady was, dude, everybody had a crush on this bitch. Don't tell me you didn't. If you've seen that 70s show, everyone wanted to screw Midge, okay? Everyone wanted to screw Bob Pinciotti's wife, Midge Pinciotti. You wanted to, okay? She was fucking, you were like, man, fuck you, Bob. Oh, I fucking hated him. I hated Bob Pinciotti. I was like, yo, fuck you, dude, with that perm. You're banging this hot-ass lady, and she's so dumb. She just wants to make you sandwiches and fucking have sex. It's like, great. What a life. And she's fucking dead. I don't know why. I know that they said there's something that a reason she died, because she was only like 60 and change, or even maybe even a little bit.
Well, no, because I was like invested for a hot minute because it came out that she died, and then it came out that she wasn't dead because she didn't die in that moment, but then she died like a day later. So they like,
why are you so on track with that?
Because they botched the fucking. Because that was interesting. I was like, oh shit, like Midge from fucking that 70s show is dead.
Dude, you're a deep.
And then it showed up like, oh, she's not actually dead.
You're a deep Googler.
I didn't Google this. It just came up on my Apple like newsfeed.
Ew. The fuck? Why is that popping up on your Apple News? What the fuck are you looking at enough that they're like, yeah, this is what he wants to see?
I mean, I get a pretty diverse. I get everything from like politics to sports to fucking
to Midge fucking Pinciotti cracking the fucking dying and then not dying
and then actually dying.
Oh, Midge.
I just thought that was kind of crazy. Like,
yeah, no, that's everyone.
Like the Midge. Husband, pretty much, she was like still alive, and then like he just wrote it off as like told her manager like, oh yeah, no, she's dead, when she was like still fucking alive.
I'm sure he said it so casually. He's called and was like, yeah, she's dead. Sorry.
I don't know.
Sorry to bum you out. She can't work next week.
I don't know if she's still working.
Oh, Midgey poo. Yeah, no. To be honest with you, I felt bad because like all it did for me was bring back memories of I was like, man, I'm fucking, dude, oh man, I wanted to screw you, Midge Pinciotti.
You ever think of like celebrities that like we've grown up with, like actors, like them dying and being like, damn, what's that gonna be like? Like Jack Nicholson. I see him now and he's so fucking old, and I'm like, it's gonna be kind of like, not like I'm not gonna be overly upset, but like that's kind of sad when he dies. Or Morgan Freeman.
Okay.
Like any of those actors that, you know.
Yeah, that's what happens, man.
I know it happens, but a little bummed out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Joe's gonna be sad when people get old, so get with it, man. I'm sad too. I'm gonna die soon.
Thanks, man. I appreciate you being there for me.
Okay, you took it from that. Okay, so talk about your last little thing you wanted to shout out about, because this was ridiculous because you built this up into some fucking huge crime, and I want to hear the fucking real tale. On
this week's episode of My Crackhead Neighbor, so I'm working the other day and I get a phone call from a South Carolina number. So I'm like, who the fuck is this?
Don't do what you were gonna do. Okay, you just plot points. I don't Don't tell me what you had. If you had toast the morning of or whatever. Just fucking.
This is all relevant information.
I'm sure it's not.
I get a call from a South Carolina number that I don't recognize. It's one of my neighbors who also lives in South Carolina and rents an apartment here. And she's like, hey, do you know about the apartments getting raided? Her son lives in one of the other apartments and like does illegal shit. So she's like, he's like super concerned.
Rat.
He's super concerned and doesn't.
Fuck me.
And doesn't have.
Fuck me.
I didn't say what. But anyways, he's not home and he heard that the apartments are getting raided. And what do you see anything? So I went out, and when I went out, there was fucking like
accessories,
6 or 7 fucking like undercovers with like vests and fucking shotguns. So I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna go back in the garage.
Is this okay?
So then Yvette comes home and she's like, hey, there's something going on. They had someone out like in handcuffs outside. And then so I call the other guy, my neighbor, or he calls me. And he's like, "Hey, do you know what's going on?"
Don't talk like this. If the
police
question you, don't talk to them like this.
I pulled up to the house.
You sound so skeptical.
I pulled up to
so
the
I
house
called him. I mean,
and
he
saw
called
all
me.
these cops. They're like, "Oh, do you live here?" And I was like, "No." So he just drove off, and he's like, "I saw all these undercover cars like down the street." And I was like, "Yeah, well, don't fucking come back anytime soon because there's like a bunch of people with like shotguns and shit. It's gonna look super suspect if you're like, oh, this actually is my house. I fucked up." But yeah. So I thought maybe like they were getting raided because my neighbors definitely like sell drugs or do shady shit. But I still see them now walking around and stuff, so I don't think anything happened, which is super disappointing because I thought they finally got the crackhead. I was like, fucking, they got him. They fucking got him. They're going to find my fucking 6-pack of Scrimshaw and my 6-pack of Corona bottles in his house, and then I'm going to fucking nail him.
Fucking retarded.
So, but yeah, I still see them around, so I don't know. I don't know what happened. I tried to download a police scanner to see if I could find out.
Oh, my God.
Couldn't find anything.
Oh, my God.
It wasn't on the Ring neighborhood alerts site, so it was super disappointing because I was like, well, it's just kind of crazy. Like, there's a fucking full raid on this like house, and like, I wonder if like it's like one of the, like in a movie where they build it up. They're like, yeah, I saw him come out with the package. The drugs are definitely in there, and then like the sergeant's like, this is my ass on this. You better be right.
Okay, this is why you don't know anything. You're the same person that thinks there's just dogs in police departments that are sniffing out guns.
Yes,
so like,
they are not sniffing the gun, Eugene. They're sniffing for the owner.
No, they're sniffing for drugs, you dipshit.
Or the gun.
Drug sniffing dogs. That's what they're trained for.
Or they're trained to smell particular smells. If you tell them to smell a person and then tell them go look for
for the smell of the drugs on the person that they're trying to find.
Or the gun.
No.
Dogs are not just limited to drugs.
I can almost promise you right now, though, that if we called anybody, I promise you that their method is not to smell this guy. If he smells like the gun, find the gun.
I don't know the exact process, but I'm telling you, that's how they look for gun. Like, that's how they would look for it.
Okay.
Thank you. I'm glad you agree.
Yeah, something like that.
But anyway, so yeah, my crackhead neighbor did not get arrested, which I guess is probably good because he's got kids that live there. So it could be bad. I don't know. Yeah. So, and also Fullerton's dead.
It's a mouse, if you forgot. Because Joe named him and then murdered him, so he's a sociopath. Pretty cool. Name this thing, gave him a backstory, and then comes to us and says, I got the traps, can't wait to do it. Can't wait.
Dude, that was like the most fucked up thing I feel like I've ever done. I like set up the trap, I came in the next day, and it was just there all lifeless, and I was like, oh fuck, I killed it.
How do you know it was Fullerton, not just another random mouse?
Yeah.
Because there's only one mouse in here.
You don't know that? How the fuck do you know?
Because I work down here.
Are you tagging these things?
I work down here.
Do you work at an animal fucking
I put a little tag in their ear, and I'm like, oh, that's fucking number 0376.
Yeah, you should see his fucking travel patterns. Like when it's mating season, he goes all the way up and down the street. Get the fuck out of here. You don't know if it's the same mouse.
I mean, most likely it is. Since I fucking killed that mouse, I haven't heard anything else running around. You mean to tell me he saw his friend and he was like, oh shit, I gotta fucking get out of Dodge real quick. And he just fucking left? So you mean to tell me, Eugene? That's how mice work?
You can't don't try to make yourself look better, okay? Because it's
I'm not trying.
Eugene,
you sound fucking high.
This is the same person that just openly said that he tags mice in the ear. And I sound fucking high. Okay, cool. So I'm stoned, and Joe likes to find out the travel patterns of common mice, which he didn't even know. Didn't you? What was the animal you didn't think lived in California again? How many dumb things you said on the show? So many.
We should do an episode of that.
No. There was a specific animal you were like, I didn't even know they had those in California, and it was like fucking the most basic animal that would be everywhere.
A mouse. mountain lion? I don't know.
No, it was something way dumber. I think it was mice, to be honest with you.
Rats. I feel like it was rats.
Oh, that's even stupider. That's even stupider.
No, I think it was mice, actually.
If it was mice or rats, they're both dumb. Both dumb things to think. I didn't think they had these in California.
I thought, like, the cockroach was, like, their...
The state animal?
Yeah, their state rodent.
The fuck's out of here. The state rodent. Rethink what you say. The cockroach was the state rodent, all of which is heinous, but it's like, it's wrong.
For Massachusetts, it's the rat. For New York, it's the mouse. Except for New York State, it's the rat. Upstate New York is the mouse.
No. Hold on. You just continue to talk, and please continue to swallow your own fucking tongue. Because you continue to say, I swear to God, it's so funny because you smile like at the end of it. Like you just said a sentence that made any sense. But it didn't.
In Massachusetts,
I don't know.
Fucking rats are the thing there.
Yeah, the state rodent.
Yeah. New York, upstate New York, it's like mice. But when you get to New York City, it's definitely rats. Yeah, or cockroaches.
The original thing you said was New York State. When you get to New York State, it's rats. But upstate New York, it's mice.
Yeah.
New York State is the state.
Yeah, it's broken down into New York City and then.
I know, but you didn't say that the first time.
Everything else is irrelevant. Buffalo doesn't exist.
You didn't say that the first time. And fine, what's the rodent for California?
Cockroach.
What's a cockroach?
It's a fucking nasty looking bug.
It's a bug.
Insect.
It's an insect. Whatever you want to call it. It's a rodent.
No,
It's a pest. All right, pests.
Rodents are mammals.
They're all pests.
There you go. Could have said it the first time, but you kept doubling down on the fact.
I don't work for Orkin, Eugene. I'm sorry, I don't know the technical fucking terms, man.
Dude, you don't know the technical terms for the fact that a cockroach is a bug and a fucking rat is a fucking mammal?
I just group them all the same, man.
You group.
They're all the same thing. They're things that I don't fucking want to see in my house. How's that sound? All right.
Again,
or my garage.
If you had said that the first time, it would have all sounded better. But you you continue to commit to sounding so silly.
I just have like a breakdown. I know, like I fucking killed that mouse.
I probably would casually just laugh because it'd be weird that you're breaking down about that. But yeah, no, and that's pretty much it. That's what we got for today, right? Because I was gonna say we gotta wrap up early because I got a game to watch. Okay, I gotta watch Tom Brady. Dude, your fucking team made it in the playoffs. Okay, fuck yourself.
We beat you guys.
I don't give a fuck. You beat us, and you're still not in the postseason.
We got your quarterback released, and now we're gonna sign him.
Awesome, sweet. So we're gonna watch this. We're gonna watch this football game. Yeah, my team's probably gonna lose, but
I hope not.
It is what it is. But no, we'll see you next week, and hopefully next week we have something to talk about that isn't his dumb crackhead neighbor, because the stories keep getting dumber and dumber because nothing happens.
I hope not, because then if something happens, it's probably gonna be happening to me, because he's probably gonna be fucking.
Okay. Me. So when we see you next week, I don't know, it'll be fun. We're gonna talk about so many great things. Joe's gonna talk about. We're going to have another drink off, but I'm going to be involved drinking again. And I don't know what we're going to do. I want to say old fashions, but I don't know yet.
I'm down for.
That's what you said. That's what you said.
I said Manhattans.
Fine, Manhattans, old fashions. Fuck yourself. Okay, we'll see you next week. Joe's happy to see you. This is Diction Your Life. Again, YouTube, Spotify. Okay, follow, please, subscribe, whatever the fuck you're supposed to do. Instagram, do all that. Just do it. Like, I mean, you follow a bunch of like big bootied morons who just fucking shake their ass to stuff. You don't know them either. Follow us. I mean, I can't do that part, but like I can make you laugh.
We're still morons, so yeah.
Okay. Good to see you next week.
Thank you, guys.
Okay.
I want to say stuff too.
Hello, welcome back. This is the rant section, the bitching about nothing. Really, the only thing that was on my mind this week was I kind of have to agree with the majority of golf fans, the boys over at Foreplay on Barstool Sports. Dude, they got this Tiger Woods documentary coming out, and like I understand that he cheated on his wife and all that jazz, but like, why don't we ostracize like plumbers who cheat on their wives? Like, why don't we bring that fucking shit up in the news all the time? I get it, he's Tiger Woods, but that documentary literally, it just looks, all that they're talking about is like how he fucking crashed and burned because like he got caught and like beaten up outside of his fucking car by his wife, and then like his dad dying and being sad, and like how it's just all this like not, it just did not seem. I was like, hey, don't fuck with our boy Tiger, okay? Like he dated very nicely an Olympian, okay? Let's all chill with that. So that like really it pissed me off because I wanted to watch it, and then I saw the trailer and I was like, dude, this looks just fucking like sad. Like, and then I heard like from people that watched it, they're like, there's like 10 minutes of them bringing up him winning the Masters like last year. And they barely talk about it because they're just like, yeah, we got to get back to shitting on Tiger Woods for like fucking diddling a bunch of like fucking porn stars and shit. Okay, and like to all the men out there, they're like, yeah, that's fucking horrible. Get the fuck out of here. If you had that much money and that many women throwing themselves at you all the time, I'm sure that most of you would fucking cheat. I'm not saying all of you. There's some good people out there, but get the fuck out of here with your fucking higher than hell. Again, like fucking dude, when you're a carpenter, like, dude, why did his wife like divorce him? Oh, because he cheated. Dude, string his ass up in the fucking Sunday Times. Fucking hose his ass down. See if he has as good a life as Tiger after that. But whatever. I digress. And the other things on sports, I talked about it in the episode, but dude, fuck Ben Roethlisberger. I fucking hate that shit. How is that guy, how is he allowed to play football still? I know he's settled, but we know you raped. Like, they've kicked out people in the NFL because they smoked too much weed. This guy raped a lady. How the fuck does he still have a job? Like, can you imagine, like, any other place of work, even if you settled and had the money, of you keeping your job for years after you settled for millions of dollars in court for rape? There's literally no other job other than something in professional sports that you can continue to work at that job. The same job. He didn't get traded. Like, he stayed with the same employer the entire time. They were like, Ben, just don't rape again. Like, what the fuck? Oh, and there's people out there that, like, there's children that have, like, Ben Roethlisberger jerseys. And I just want to go up to, I don't even care if they're 7, and be like, dude, the guy you're wearing, he raped a lady. Go tell your parents they did such a good job. And I mean, like, say it with irony, little boy. Like, you can't just say it. You got to make sure they know that they made a mistake. Pick anybody else. Pick a lineman. He never raped anybody. He just fought for his country. I mean, he's a war hero. But no, got a raped lady in a bathroom. And, yeah, location doesn't matter, Joe. Just don't do it anywhere. Don't rape. Anybody else in sports that fucking really can't stand it, they still have a gig. I don't know. There's a lot of them. I mean, I know people loved Ray Lewis. That's another one, though. He was seriously considered for, like, to be a murderer. He played, like, that season, like, through the court, like, through all the court hearings and all that shit. He was on trial for murder. Not like, murder. Man, like, Aaron Hernandez needed to get his lawyer. Like, he'd be good still. Be playing football, fucking beating people up, all that shit. You got the wrong guy. You need Johnny Cochran, man. Johnny Cochran gets everybody off. I mean, fucking just ask OJ. His ass is still playing golf in Florida. And anything else that's really really pissy. I don't know. Yeah, just don't get too excited about the whole Joe Biden thing either. I mean, let's hope he does some good stuff. I'd love that student loan thing to actually happen, but I feel like that's just a lot of fucking talk and smoke. But if they could do that, that'd be fucking great, because I'd like to not go broke to just try to better myself. I love it. That's how they tell you can get a job. This is the way you can get a job. You go to school, you pay lots of money, and then you'll get a good paying job, which isn't the fucking case anymore. I love the generations before us to realize that. There aren't enough fucking jobs. People live too long, and everything changes after 4 years. So if you don't get that job instantly out of school, you've wasted lots of money, and you need to go back and recertify for all these fucking dumb fucking things that they make up to make sure you don't. And how is it that to get a fucking education to better yourselves, to better the economy, to better your country, how does it cost you that much money? How? I don't get it. It doesn't make any sense at all. Oh, speaking of colleges and stuff, that USC lady, Lori Loughlin, Aunt Becky, I think she's either getting out soon or fucking, she's been doing her bid in jail, which is hysterical. Oh, man, Aunt Becky, that's another crush for me, like when you were a kid watching Full House. You're like, oh, man, Aunt Becky, Uncle Jesse's got it good. She's fucking, oof. And now she's in jail, which is hysterical. I never thought I'd say that in my life. Dude, Aunt Becky, like, did hard time. Like, in real life, not even on the show. And then, realistically, nothing really else to talk about. I do want to talk about the fact that, like, Alex got me some amazing golf clubs that I've only been able to use once, and that's frustrating the shit out of me. I've never had new clubs other than, like, I had a set that was, like, some non-name brand set, but she got me, like, a bunch of banging irons from Callaway. I've played one time and pretty much just healed the shit out of every shot I took with them, so made it look real nice that she spent all that money. And then tried to go off tempo for Christmas and bought Alex a necklace that I almost was 100% positive she was going to like, but I thought, no, there is an off chance this is, like, weird, and she loves weird stuff. And then, well, you can tell how that went because I went back to the jewelry store with her yesterday and she picked out something she actually liked. So yeah, it was a good choice what I bought. Yeah, and she got a beautiful gold necklace with a garnet stone. For all you people, garnet's red, and gold is like a yellowish color. And other than that, yeah, just don't go off of fucking script when it comes to, if you know something that your like significant other likes, don't be like, I'm gonna get the opposite, because it could be just switching things up. Because the reaction that you're gonna have is one that'll make you feel like you shouldn't be alive anymore on Christmas morning. That's what happens. The feeling you'll get is she'll open one gift and she'll be like, this is really good. And the next one she'll open and she's praying that the tag says from somebody else other than the person that sleeps next to them. But then when she does read that it is from said me, and she looks at it and says, why in the fuck would you think that I'd ever wear this? And she didn't say this. I'll give her a lot of credit. She's way too nice. But the face was, oh no, it's great. And immediately was shut. It was not taken out of the clasp. It was not tried on. It was, I don't know what I'd wear it with. That is the reaction of a failure. I don't know what I'd wear this with means this is fucking awful. You've made a huge mistake. When will you take me to return this? And I can pick something out that I'd actually wear. Yeah, and she did. And of course, it was more expensive. That was probably another reason why it wasn't as good, because I didn't go cheap, but definitely went in the sales bin at good old Zales. Actually, sorry for that plug, Zales. It wasn't even you guys. It was K. Every kiss begins with K. And every kick in the fucking ass is when you buy a fucking shitty ass necklace that you have to end up returning to spend $150 more on something that she'll actually wear. But yeah, that's it. That's all I have for this week for the rant. But realistically, next week is probably gonna be way better, because I can't wait for the shit show that I have going on at work with a bunch of new people. So I get to talk about a bunch of dumbasses that I don't know. They don't know how to mop, which is really hard to say about anybody. You just kind of walk back and forth with it, really, and they can't do it. But it's good to see everybody. Again, Dicks in Your Life, please, YouTube, Spotify, Instagram, subscribe. I mean, again, like, what do you got to lose? It's free. I'm not fucking asking you for anything. Like, enjoy the rest of your weekend. You're going to hear this on Tuesday, so enjoy whenever the fuck you hear it.
Hey, guys and girls. If you take the time to check us out today, make sure to check out all future episodes by following us on Instagram, where you can also find our link tree in our bio, where you'll be directed to our Spotify and YouTube page.
Oh, man, I love how amazing you just did that. That was incredible. You'll be directed right to our page. And, again, this is Dicks in Your Life. Thanks for watching. You heard all of the shenanigans he was just talking about. We're on Spotify, YouTube. You can subscribe on our page. It's Dicks in Your Life. You shouldn't have to search that long. There's not too many. And it's Dicks with an X.
Also, yeah, don't misspell it on Google.
You can listen to him interrupt me with dumb anecdotes for the rest of the time. Have a good one, guys.
Peace out.
Shut the fuck up.